funny story is during that half marathon, I actually pissed myself probably about 3 or 4 times on the bike, and definitely 2 times, if not more, on the run. It's very, very hard to piss yourself while running. You know what? We might as well give it a go today. All right, guys, we are back with another fun workout today. I just wrapped with an 1 and 15-minute bike ride, did that one solo, but the boys are here now and we're gonna shoot a 7-mile tempo run. This is actually the first outdoor run that we've done here in Winnipeg since starting this series, and I'm actually super excited to finally get out and start pounding the pavement here. The 7-mile tempo run is gonna be a 2-mile warm-up, and then we're gonna do a 3 by 1 mile tempo, which means we're gonna start the first mile at about a 7:45 pace. Second mile is gonna be starting at 7:45 and ending at around 7:30, and then that last mile will be just a 7:30 flat pace. It should be actually pretty fun because that last mile will be, that last of the 3 miles will be over a pretty hilly section. So we'll see what I got left when it gets to that point. And then we got a 2-mile cool down. So all in all, 7 miles, just a little bit of float in between those tempo miles. And let's get to it. Oh, this is a fun game to try to play. Don't bust your ass on this black ice. One misstep and it's all over. This is a hill I was talking about. Ugh, bottle's frozen. Oh boy, that was a mistake. Dude, there's just deer right there. Welcome to Manitoba. You just you look beside you and we've got deer just hopping through. Like, you can't beat it. All right, guys, that is a 7-mile tempo run in the books. I probably got to get a little better at pacing myself. That first mile of the 3-mile split was supposed to be 7:45. We sent it at 7:31. Then we had a 1/4 mile float. Then we went 7:25. 1/4 mile float, and then we finished at 6:52. We weren't supposed to go faster than 7:30. So Natasha, I'm sorry, but my glasses were fogging up. I couldn't see my watch, so I was just kind of going on feel. I haven't ran, like I said before we started, I haven't ran outside, especially here in Winnipeg, in probably over 3 months. And it really honestly felt fantastic. Coming from like November, I remember shooting a video here with Garrett and Dave. We just did it for like episode 1. And I was literally limping the entire time, and I probably ran a half a mile. And just coming from like 2 months ago to where we are now is just night and day, and I feel phenomenal. So that's it for the tempo run. I'm gonna go in, shower off, and then I'm gonna take you guys inside and show you my cheat code to being able to recover faster, because this is what this game is all about. Ironman training is all about not getting injured and being able to come back and do it again the next day. This is a 7-day-a-week thing. And so if you can't bounce back the next day and recover after a workout like this, then you're not gonna be able to cut it. So I'm gonna shower off, take you guys inside, and show you exactly how I recover on a daily basis. All right, guys, just wrapped up with the run. And now I'm gonna show you my cheat code for being able to recover after logging all these miles. And if you know me, you know it's these 2 things right here. My ice bath and this sauna. You know, there's points within these training blocks, and especially even during the race, where you've got to find something within yourself when your body is breaking down and your mind is telling you to quit. And so I think not only to be able to recover from a physical perspective, but being able to just build that mental resiliency is something that, you know, you just can't teach. It's one thing to be able to log all these miles on the run, the bike, and the swim, be able to lift heavy. But what you have to be able to do, especially as a triathlete, is be able to bounce back and do it over again the next day. If you can't do that, you're only selling yourself short. And so I'm gonna walk you through my process, what I do almost every single day to be able to recover and get back and do it again. We're gonna do 10 minutes in the sauna, and we're gonna jump out here into the ice bath, where right now, this water has been completely frozen over. Yeah, 108 degrees Celsius, that is well over, 220 degrees Fahrenheit, and we are absolutely fogging up in here. So I'll show you guys what a little recovery session looks like and how I'm bouncing back and doing this day in and day out. All right, 3 minutes in, and we are sweating. Really looking forward to that ice bath right about now, but we're gonna hang on here for a couple more minutes, 10 minutes at least. I'm no doctor. Look, I don't know what the physiological benefits are, but I just know I feel really, really good. It's a great, just like a mental reset to provide you with some clarity. It's hard to think of all the other bullshit that's going on in your life that doesn't even matter. And so I think, just having this time for yourself, not only is a physical benefit for me, but it's just a total mental reset to be able to move on to the next thing and pick up tomorrow where we left off today. All right, that was gnarly. As many days as I've done this, and I've done this is no joke, well over 1,000 times, I can honestly say the hardest part about getting in the ice bath are those 30 seconds before you actually get in. Just the thought of doing something sometimes is so overwhelming, and your mind just can't wrap itself around just doing the thing, because it overvalues, or it puts on a pedestal how difficult it's gonna be. And that's really just your mind playing tricks on you, trying to convince you that that's logical. And in reality, most of the things that we torment ourselves over in our mind never actually happen. And they're almost never as bad as we think they are. It is brutal in here right now, but I'm just chilling. And it's a beautiful thing. All right, that's round one. Let's do it again. That feels good. The hardest part of these sauna sessions is the first one. You're just like, you're not acclimated to the heat at all. And you get in here, 220 degrees Fahrenheit, it feels insane. But going from the cold back into the hot, it's like you've got a whole new life. And so, man, it's an incredible feeling that it's so hard to describe. I'm gonna sit in here, we're gonna go another 10 minutes on round two, and then back to the cold. And I think we'll finish on that. I like to drink electrolytes when I come into the sauna. I just sweat so much that it's a good way to just replenish. I find that helps me recover and stay hydrated in, something that I'm completely dehydrating myself by sweating all this out. And so, yeah, just being in here really takes a toll on you.
and so I like to replenish with electrolytes as much as I can.
All right, just wrapped up with the second round in the sauna. That was brutal.
There's actually icicles forming
on the window of the sauna. I mean, if that's not contrast therapy, I don't know what is. Back for the last round, into the ice. And of course, over the last 10 minutes, it's already frozen over again. Man, you gotta love it. Man, you just can't beat it. Contrast therapy is undefeated. And that is how I recover as a triathlete, an amateur triathlete, training for an Ironman. We'll see you in the next one.